Hey everyone, Yan Zhao here again. I had a very interesting conundrum today. Do I close the windows of my car and possibly sweat to death? Or do I leave them open and have it snow ashes? You see in the background there? There should be mountains. They're on fire. What can you do? Speaking of mountains on fire, in a Los Angeles area, let's talk about Black Tiger, Legacy of Fury. I have to say, the thing that sold me on this book wasn't the art, wasn't the writing, wasn't the topic, although it ends up I like all three. It was 170 pages, and I'm pretty sure I paid $25. Plus shipping, whatever that worked out to. Holy crap, 170? I mean, most comic book pricing books are about somewhere between the 48 to 66 range, I believe. So this is, what, like about 3 times the value? So hell yeah. I'll take a risk on that. I figured even if it sucks, I'll get 3 times more sucking. But it doesn't suck. Black Tiger, Legacy of Fury is a book by John, I want to say Harvey, but that's an E. Havery? Sorry, man. And this originally came out in 4 different parts, I believe. So it's got a lot of different artists. Rod Looper, Diego Bernard, inkers, Ari Starr, Robert Hawkins, J.P. Mayer, Chuck Drost. I think the only one I've heard of is Chuck Drost. Let's see. Colors. Robert Hawkins. Vinicius Townsend. Is this guy Brazilian? Let's see. Bez Studios. Now, the colors actually are quite nice, but they are a little bit different in different sections. So you notice a change. It is kind of... It's all in a similar style. It's not too egregious, but you can tell a little bit of a difference. And for once, I'm not going to complain about the colors in a book. They're all adequately done. Nothing blows my mind in particular, but it all serves the book, and it doesn't overpower the pencil work. So, hey, good job, Black Tiger. Okay, so Black Tiger starts off, it starts off in a city called Los Santos, which is discount Los Angeles, and in this world there are meta-humans. Now, they never really explain what exactly a meta-human is, but you have a couple of different people. Let's see if we can get in here. There's some guy with a skull face, whose name is Skullface, and then there's an ogre-looking guy. I'm not sure what's up with that, but they never really explain what metahuman means. Is it just that they're physically deformed, or do they have superpowers, right? Is that their word for mutants? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, and it's not made clear to me. Now, the titular character, Black Tiger, who is actually not this one on the front, it is this guy on the back, although it's a little confusing. So this guy and this lady are brother and sister. Their father and grandfather before him were the Black Tiger, who had Black Tiger powers from China. Now in the U.S., the father, he quickly dies in the beginning. He's murdered. Here we go. Here's one of the metahumans. I mean, I guess not dying from having a face like that is kind of a power on its own. So when the father dies, this Black Tiger power gets split between the two. So this is the brother when he was younger in a gang. The father knew he was in a gang, he's trying to set him right, but he didn't. So the brother stays in a gang. Now the brother gets more power. He's got like more strength. He can jump higher, punch harder, that kind of thing. His sister has more like psychic powers that I guess black tigers in the jungles of China have. I don't know. But it's an interesting split. So then we get the sister. She is dating a white guy who apparently has yellow fever. He is, I don't know. This guy's kind of weird. I guess he's an English teacher in Los Angeles teaching after-school English lessons in his home. I didn't quite understand that, but it kind of makes me think that the author, he lived in China at some point, because that is absolutely 100% something that you would see in Japan or in China, Taiwan, South Korea. You have a day job, probably teaching English, and then you teach privates on the side because it's a lot more money. And oftentimes they'll come to your house because there's nowhere else to go. And it can be a little creepy, just like this guy. The story, part of the story is she's like a prosecutor. She's trying to figure out who killed the father. They think it's this skull face, but it turns out it's not. All right, here's the other guy. Like, I don't know, is that just body modification or is that actual metahuman? What does he do besides look ugly? So hard to say. It's a very interesting story of her trying to solve this murder case. And the brother, he's in a gang. He's trying to get new territory, trying to get rid of Skullface. He's also Black Tiger, trying to keep Los Santos's Chinatown safe. Skullface, of course, is Italian, because why wouldn't he be? So here we see older son in the desert. Here's the father with the son, teaching him all about these powers. We got speed, super strength, super jumping, and then like a Kamehameha fireball type thing. And then the roar, which slices through rock. And we can see that he does not have that power. That is with his sister. Here we go. So this is his lesson. Like, ladies, if you ever walk into your spouse or boyfriend teaching a lesson to a hot Asian girl in a schoolgirl uniform who's sort of arched her back over your couch, yeah, no, kick that guy's ass to the curb. All right. Put it on here. Oh, mother effer. I don't know why the god... Sorry, everyone. Apparently, with a fire only a mile or so away, it's very important to have a man come and blow the leaves. All right. So the book goes on. The daughter eventually sort of embraces her destiny as the Black Tigress. I don't think they ever give her a name. One thing that confuses me here is her friend brings a suit, which is just a cheongsam. Now, this is a dress in China that women would wear if they worked at a restaurant, if they were the hostess. You don't really see that anymore. The thing is, it's not very functional as a fighting uniform. I mean, it looks hot, I'm not gonna lie. And thank you very much for drawing her with one. But I don't know, like some shorts under there, or like as part of a better costume? It just seems like the wrong thing to pick to go fighting. Things that aren't necessarily confusing, but outright bad. I'm sorry, but this text, can you read that text? Again, we have the infamous red on black, which is just awful. I don't know what that says, and it fills the book like this with people remembering things when they're not there. Man, I gotta say, it's probably comic book Shakespeare, but I didn't read a damn text box. So, you know, maybe the whole metahuman thing was explained, maybe some other story points were explained in them. I don't know. I've given up on trying to read that stuff. The letterer, you know, he's got nice stuff like this for Skullface, but I don't know why people keep doing that red on black. And then there's another, let's see if I can find one real quick. Then we have the same thing here where instead of red text against black, we have black text against red. So look, if anybody if you're going to make a comic, see how well this text stands out against the white or even the pink. You can make it pink. But once you get into this red here, man, that is hard to read. I don't know why they would put these circular gradients into these text boxes. It's just filled with it. Now, there's a couple places where I probably won't be able to find it now, but he uses green background, and that's okay because the contrast was better. But I don't know. It's such a weird thing. All right, so we have the original covers, which are very good. So despite what may seem like me complaining about some things, Black Tiger is actually great. It has a respect for martial arts. It has a respect for gangster crime type stories. So if you like either, this is probably for you. It is fairly well written. At least as much as I could read that wasn't red text against black. So if there's more, I am definitely going to be in for it. Let's see, issue 5? Oh, I guess there were 5 issues. So you could check out more Beyond Time comics. A lot of very nice art. All right, so Legacy of Black Tiger, for me, it was a good buy. Great value, very good art, color. Oh, I'm going to murder that guy. Letters, yeah. But if you're into Kung Fu, if you're into action comics, this is probably a good bet for you. All right, tell me what you think. Did you get Black Tiger, Legacy of Fury? What'd you think of it? Leave your comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. See you guys soon.